Ways narcissists try to ruin holidays. Recognizing narcissist tactics during the holidays. The holidays are meant to be a time of joy, togetherness, and harmony. But for some, this special season gets tainted by the dysfunctional behaviors of narcissistic relatives or partners. Their sense of entitlement, criticism, and attention-seeking ways cast an unmerry pall over celebrations meant to be magical. You've spent weeks preparing a perfect holiday meal, only to have it shredded by their callous remarks. You've carefully chosen thoughtful gifts, only to have your efforts belittled and unappreciated. Rather than instilling an inclusive feeling of festivity, their sulking, pouting, and outbursts leave family and friends walking on eggshells. Intense self-focus distracts from meaningful traditions and rituals. By illuminating these damaging narcissistic traits, we can limit their power to ruin what should be the most wonderful time of year. I want to walk through some realistic narcissistic holiday scenarios so you can recognize these dynamics within your own relationships. My hope is that awareness of their tactics will better equip you to set boundaries and regulate your reactions. By focusing on your own peace and joy, you can mitigate the narcissist's Grinch-like powers. Let's unpack some cringeworthy conversational examples that may hit close to home. These vignettes shine a light not to shame narcissists, but to empower you. When you know what's coming, you can loosen narcissistic manipulation's grip. Their actions reflect inner fragility rather than your worth or the holiday's meaning. So be sure to like and subscribe for more content revealing narcissists' shadowy manipulation methods. Please share your experiences dealing with narcissistic behaviors in the comments. Which phrases ring true for you? Example: you've spent all day cooking a big holiday meal for extended family. The table is set beautifully, and everyone is eager to eat. Narcissist says,
I can't believe you made this again. You know I hate it.
You feel embarrassed and upset, questioning your menu choices. The anticipation of the meal is replaced with tension. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, he was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone. Epictetus. Disregard their criticism. Stay positive and focus on enjoying the food and company. Their opinion doesn't have to ruin the occasion. Example: on Christmas morning, everyone gathers excitedly to open gifts around the tree. Narcissist says,
All I asked for was that one gift. How could you forget? You've ruined my Christmas.
Their entitled outburst casts a pall over the morning, making everyone else feel guilty and ashamed. Demand not that events should happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do happen, and you will go on well. Epictetus. Remind them the spirit of giving is more important than receiving. Suggest focusing on time together rather than material goods. Example: at a holiday party, people mingle cheerfully under twinkling lights. Narcissist says,
I can't believe you made me come to this lame party. No one interesting is even here.
Their constant complaints make you regret inviting them. They drain the joy from the festivities. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. Let them pout or leave if they want. Don't let them detract from your own enjoyment. Surround yourself with positive people. Example: while decorating the Christmas tree, you suggest putting up sentimental ornaments from your childhood. Narcissist says,
those are so ugly and cheap looking. We need to get better decorations.
You feel hurt and criticized. Decorating the tree loses its nostalgic joy. If evil be spoken of you and it be true, correct yourself. If it be a lie, laugh at it. Epictetus. Politely stand firm about traditions that are important to you. Avoid giving them power over your holiday spirit. Example: you spent weeks finding thoughtful gifts for each family member. On Christmas morning, the narcissist opens their gift and says,
Really? This is it?
The time and effort you put into gift giving feels unappreciated. Caretake this moment. Immerse yourself in its particulars. Respond to this person, this challenge, this deed. Quit evasions. Stop giving yourself needless trouble. It is time to really live, to fully inhabit the situation you happen to be in now. Epictetus. Focus on the present moment, your family togetherness, not just material goods. Kill them with kindness and stay positive. Example. You invite a narcissist to a holiday gathering with old friends filled with happy memories. The narcissist sulks silently in the corner. You ask what's wrong, and they say, "I just don't feel like I fit in here. No one's making an effort to include me." The narcissist's self-pity detracts from the warm nostalgia. You feel guilty for not accommodating them more. Confidence comes not from always being right, but from not fearing to be wrong. Epictetus. Reassure them politely, but don't let their insecurities dictate the event. Spend time with people who build you up. Example. The family gathers around the Thanksgiving table to say grace before the meal. The narcissist makes a snide comment about saying grace being archaic and ridiculous. An awkward discomfort descends on the table, disrupting a meaningful tradition. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Epictetus. Quietly continue traditions that are important, even if they scoff. Those who appreciate it will outnumber the naysayers. Example. While trimming the Christmas tree, your partner playfully places an ornament on your head. You laugh together. The narcissist glares and says,
"Well, isn't this cozy? Guess I'm just chopped liver here."
Their sarcastic tone instantly ruins the lighthearted moment, making you self-conscious. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Epictetus. Ignore their attempt to make you feel guilty for enjoying yourself. Refocus on the activity and the true holiday spirit. Example. The family happily shares holiday photos and stories from the past year. The narcissist interrupts and steers the conversation back to themselves. "Well, enough about all of you. Let me tell you about my big promotion this year." The conversation becomes one-sided and self-focused instead of bonding as a family. Is someone afraid of you? That is funny. Are you not much stronger? Are they not much weaker? What harm can they do you? Epictetus. Politely steer the conversation back to others. The less attention they get, the less they'll try to make it about themselves. Example. You spend all day cooking and baking for an upcoming family dinner. You ask if anyone can help set the table. The narcissist says, "I'm busy. Can't you just do it yourself?" You feel overwhelmed and unsupported. The narcissist's refusal to contribute creates resentment. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. Don't rely on their help. Focus on those who do assist. Assign clear tasks to prevent laziness. Example. The family happily decorates the Christmas tree together, laughing and bonding. The narcissist sits nearby playing on their phone, ignoring everyone. You ask if they want to join in hanging ornaments. They sigh and say, "Do I have to do everything around here?" Their martyrdom complex casts a pall over the cheery scene. You feel guilty for trying to include them. Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Epictetus. Let them pout and don't beg for their participation. Spend time with people who want to be there. Example. You spend all day cleaning and preparing the house before hosting a big family holiday dinner. The narcissistic relative arrives, and the first thing they say is,
"Wow, you couldn't even clean properly before we got here."
Their criticism is hurtful and ungrateful after all your hard work. The event starts off on the wrong foot. Anyone is capable of anger. That is easy. But to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everyone's power and is not easy. Aristotle. Politely ignore their ingratitude and focus on positive interactions. Their criticism says more about them than you. Example. The family gathers excitedly Christmas morning to open gifts. You carefully select a gift you think each person will love. The narcissist opens their gift, frowns, and says,
Really? This is so cheap and thoughtless.
Their mean-spirited reaction hurts. You resolve never to put effort into gifts for them again. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. They can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by them. Epictetus. Let their words reflect poorly on them, not you. Focus on those who appreciate your thoughtfulness. Example. You spend all day cooking Thanksgiving dinner. The narcissist takes one bite and says,
This turkey is so dry. And what's with these bland mashed potatoes?
Their criticism embarrasses you and ruins all your hard work. The mood at the table shifts. Do not try to seem wise to others. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. Ignore their opinion and ask others what they think. Focus on enjoying your food and don't let them get to you. Example. The family gathers for a holiday dinner. You pour wine for a celebratory toast. The narcissist says,
This wine is vinegar. Can't you do anything right?
Their rude comments cast a pall over a nice family tradition of toasting together. Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one's own responsibility. Epictetus. Ignore their remarks and lift your glass for the toast. Focus on family bonding, not their attempts to ruin it. Example. You spend hours decorating a beautiful gingerbread house to share with visiting family. The narcissist walks in, scoffs, and says,
A kid could do better than that. It's sloppy.
Their criticism ruins your proud creation. You regret sharing something meaningful with them. Caretake this moment. Immerse yourself in its particulars. Respond to this person, this challenge, this deed. Quit evasions. Stop giving yourself needless trouble. It is time to really live. Epictetus. Let your hard work stand on its own. Spend time with nurturing people, not those who tear down. Example. You invite a narcissist to your family's lively holiday celebration. They sulk in the corner alone, scowling. You kindly ask if they're okay. They snap.
No one's talking to me here. You all are so rude.
Their outburst turns a pleasant occasion tense and awkward. On occasion, we must force ourselves to take time for these things that delight us. Seneca. Reassure them kindly, but leave them be. Spend your energy on delightful interactions with supportive people. Example. The family gathers for a nice holiday meal. The narcissist complains and criticizes throughout. Finally, you politely ask if they could point out positives too. They snap.
I'm just being honest. Stop being so sensitive.
Their abrasive responses ruin a meal you worked hard on. The family walks on eggshells. Demand not that events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do happen, and you will go on well. Epictetus. Set boundaries against relentless negativity. Focus on enjoying yourself with supportive company. Example. You spend hours decorating the home for a holiday party. Guests arrive and compliment your work. The narcissist chimes in.
You should see our home. It puts this amateur display to shame.
Their arrogant comments embarrass you and ruin the festive spirit. Your hard work feels inadequate. Remember, it is not enough to be hit or insulted to be harmed. You must believe that you are being harmed. If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. Epictetus. Refuse to accept their reality. Take pride in your work and focus on kind guests, not arrogant ones. Example. On Christmas morning, you eagerly give the narcissist the expensive gift they asked for. They unwrap it and then say with disgust,
This is the wrong brand. You never listen.
Their ungrateful reaction ruins your morning and makes your thoughtfulness feel pointless. If evil be spoken of you, and it be true, correct yourself. If it be a lie, laugh at it. Epictetus. Let their words reflect their nature, not yours. Spend time with grateful and kind-hearted people. Example. At a holiday party, you bake cookies from a cherished family recipe to share. The narcissist takes a bite and says loudly,
These cookies are totally burnt. You really shouldn't have.
You feel embarrassed and regret sharing something meaningful. Their rudeness casts a pall. The undisciplined will reveals itself in inconsistency. Epictetus. Let their words reflect on them, not you. Focus on kind guests who appreciate your baking. Example. You spend all day cooking Thanksgiving dinner. The narcissist devours multiple plates greedily. When you kindly ask how they like it, they say,
I guess it's all right for what we have to work with here.
Their backhanded compliment and entitlement hurt after you worked hard to please them. Do your best and continue on your way. Marcus Aurelius. Kill them with kindness. Focus on your own satisfaction rather than seeking their approval. Example. The family happily trims the tree together, joyfully hanging ornaments filled with memories. The narcissist sneers and says,
I'm so sick of these ratty old things. Let's just buy all new matching ornaments.
A beloved tradition loses its meaning. You regret inviting them to participate. Don't let your reflection on the whole sweep of life crush you. Don't fill your mind with all the bad things that might still happen. Stay focused on the present situation and ask yourself why it's so unbearable and can't be survived. Marcus Aurelius. Politely stand firm on meaningful traditions. Spend time with those who appreciate their significance. Example. On Christmas morning, you thoughtfully give a narcissist a gift certificate for a spa day. They scowl and say,
A gift certificate? How lazy and thoughtless.
Their ungrateful reaction hurts. You regret trying to give them something thoughtful. If you shape your life according to nature, you will never be poor. If according to people's opinions, you will never be rich. Seneca. Give gifts unconditionally without expecting appreciation. Focus on your own thoughtfulness, not their reaction. Example. At a holiday party, you decorate with greenery, candles, and fresh flowers. The narcissist walks in and wrinkles their nose, saying,
It smells like a funeral home in here. Open some windows.
You feel ashamed of your decor choices. Their rudeness sours the mood. Most pain comes not from what happens, but from one's refusal to accept it. Seneca. Ignore their opinion. Others likely appreciate your thoughtful decor. Don't let them steal your joy. Example. On Christmas morning, the family opens gifts together. The narcissist only complains about each gift they unwrap. Your child asks excitedly what the narcissist thinks of the gift they carefully chose. The narcissist says flatly,
Oh, how nice.
Your child's pride and joy is crushed. The lack of sincerity ruins the moment. What really frightens and dismays us is not external events themselves, but the way in which we think about them. Epictetus. Redirect gently, focusing on the spirit behind giving. Spend time appreciating your child's thoughtfulness. Example. At a holiday gathering, people mingled cheerfully. You worked hard cooking. The narcissist devours the food, barely pausing to breathe, while others are still getting plates. You gently suggest pacing themselves. They snap.
Stop judging how I eat. I'll eat how I want.
Their outburst startles everyone, creating tension and ruining the mood. Do not try to seem wise to others. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. Politely disengage. Their behavior reflects poorly on them, not you. refocus cheerfully on other guests. Example: the family happily decorates the Christmas tree together. The narcissist's phone rings and they answer loudly, having a mundane minute conversation while everyone waits silently. You politely ask if they can call back later so you can all continue family time. They glare and say,
"Excuse me for having a life outside of this foolish tree decorating."
Their dismissive tone ruins the family bonding. You regret trying to include them. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. Marcus Aurelius. Refocus positively on the activity and time with supportive loved ones. Their issues are not your burden. Example: you invite a narcissist to join in a fun holiday baking day with friends filled with music and laughter. They sulk silently the whole time, complaining nothing is gluten-free. You offer to make them their own special treat. They snap.
"No thanks, I'm not 5 years old."
Their moody behavior ruins the cheerful occasion. You regret inviting them. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. Seneca. In the future, prioritize supportive company for holiday activities. Don't let them ruin your good time. Example: on Christmas morning, you thoughtfully give the narcissist a luxury gift. They seem to love it initially. Later, you see them scoffing at it on social media, allowing followers to mock your thoughtless gift. You ask nicely that they take the post down. They refuse arrogantly, saying,
"It's my page. I'll post what I want." "Stop your whining."
Their entitlement and lack of appreciation feel cruel after your efforts to give them a thoughtful gift. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Marcus Aurelius. Let their words reflect on their character. Give with no strings attached. Surround yourself with kind-hearted people. I hope these scenarios shed light on manipulations you may have faced. The first step in minimizing their harm is recognizing tactics for what they are. If you see your experiences in these examples, you are not alone. I'd love for you to share in the comments what narcissistic holiday statements resonate and how you responded. Did their criticisms make you feel insecure? Did you internalize blame when they soured special occasions? Please open up so we can support each other in healing. If any narcissistic dynamics went unaddressed today, comment those as well so I can cover them in a future video. The more we illuminate these tendencies, the more power we regain. I look forward to continuing this conversation. If you found this clarifying, please like, subscribe, and share to spread awareness. The more people understand narcissistic manipulation, the more we can dissolve its grip. Together, we can reclaim our self-worth. Focus on uplifting your inner light. The narcissist aims to dim your shine, but we won't let them. You deserve to feel cherished for the unique soul you are. Keep raising your vibration through self-care and loving connections. Brighter days lie ahead.